Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today's title is belly betting. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. During a recent visit to the US, this author was surprised to see on a TV in the local gym, no less, a commercial for a company called Healthy Wage. Okay, so as you can see, I have highlighted no less. So we use no less to express that some detail adds some quality such as irony and seriousness to the situation. Okay. So let's understand the two words that I've highlighted, irony and seriousness. Irony, 비꼼, seriousness, 심각한. So, no less adds some quality such as irony, seriousness to the situation. Let me explain more in our examples. So, I got laid off from my job on my birthday, no less. 나는 내 생일에 직장에서 해고당했다. Okay, in this situation, it's serious, but it's also ironic. Because, why? Usually on a birthday, it's that person's happiest day because it's, people celebrate it. But they also lost their job. So that's sort of a little bit of an ironic situation, but it's also quite a serious situation as well. So those two apply to this one. Next example. His car suddenly broke down in the middle of the night during a snowstorm, no less. So, 눈보라가 몰라치는 한밤중에 그의 차가 갑자기 고장이 났다. Now, this is more of a serious situation, but honestly, it's an unlucky situation. 운이 안 좋다. Not only did his car break down, it was during a snowstorm. So that's what we mean by using no less. Alright, moving on to 2번 now. Still, if the cash-based challenges can give a few people the motivation they need to change their lives, who are we to criticize them? Okay, so use who is one to suggest somebody has no right to something. Okay. Alright. I'm going to give you an example that may make it simple. Who am I to say blah 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 blah? 내가 누구라고 하냐고 등등등등. Alright? I don't have the right to do something, say something, have an opinion on something, etc. So, if we look at here, if Pat and Francis love each other, who are we to say they shouldn't get married? 팻과 프랜시스가 서로 사랑한다면 왜 그들은 결혼을 하지 말아야 할까요? So, what I mean here is that people are saying, other people, maybe Pat and Francis's friends, don't think they're a good couple. Maybe they fight a lot. Maybe they, I don't know, they just don't, they're not committed to each other enough, or whatever reason. Either way, they love each other. So we shouldn't say that they shouldn't get married because it's their choice. That's what I mean. Or I'm an adult, so who are you to tell me how to live my life? It sounds like a teenager. So 나는 어린이인데 누구한테 내 인상을 어떻게 살아야 하는지 알려주냐? So, yes, I'm an adult. Don't tell me how to live my life. Alright, now let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. Was betrayed by no less. So if we scroll back up, what was no less? No less was to express that some detail adds some quality, such as irony, 비꼼, or seriousness, 심각한. So when we looked at the example, I got laid off my job, from my job on my birthday, no less. 나는 내 직장에서 해고당했다. So that was ironic and also seriousness as well. So, what can we say here? I was betrayed by my favorite co-worker, no less. So, 내가 좋아하는 직장 동료에게 배신당했지만 out of all the people that could betray me, it was my favorite co-worker. 2번, I heard about from no less. How about I heard about the rumor from Christine, no less. 크리스틴에게서 소문을 들었어요. Again, seriousness. Okay, 3번. Who are we to say, can't, Okay, remember, who are we to say? Example, if I say, who am I to say? 내가 누구라고 하냐고? I'm an adult, so who are you to tell me how to live my life? So 나는 어린인데 누구한테 내 인생을 어떻게 살아야 하는지 알려주냐? So who are we to say, can't, who are we to say that Melanie can't become a CEO? Maybe we think she's dumb, but maybe she's really smart. 멜러니가 CEO가 될 수 없다고 우리가 누구야? 근데 이런 경우에는 우리가 we think she's silly or dumb or not bright enough to be a CEO. But honestly, we shouldn't make that assumption about Melanie. 4번, I want to ask who are you to I want to ask my boss, who are you to yell at me? So, 상사에게 묻고 싶다. 내가 뭔데? 나한테 소리 지르냐? Yeah, just sometimes bosses yell at people. Anyway, now let's move on to the further discussion. Why do you think bodybuilders and trainers are excluded from wagering on their weight loss? 왜 보디빌더와 트레이너를 체중 감량에 대한 내기에서 제외된다고 생각하나요? Well, because it's their professional job. They know how to do it and they're already in quite good shape. So that's kind of cheating the system. And yeah, I mean, wasn't it one of the words that we learned today that we're like game the system? That's what they were doing, or that's what they could do. So yeah, of course it's not fair if they do it. 2번, do you think that most people who lose weight through cash balance challenges will be able to maintain the weight loss? If so, how? 현금성 도전을 통해 체중을 감량하는 대부분의 사람들이 체중 감량을 유지할 수 있을 것이라고 생각하나요? That's the difficult part. Losing the weight is extremely difficult, but maintaining the weight is even more difficult. I have gone through a very dramatic weight yo-yo diet, basically. And I have gained more weight than I've ever gained before. I hope it doesn't come out on camera, but that's the truth. Will they be able to maintain the weight? I don't know. But I know that maintaining weight is much more challenging than actually losing the weight, in my opinion. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Wager.
Wager.
Purging.
Purging.
Game the system.
Game the system.
Gradually.
gradually,